Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. A viewer named Wings suggested that I make some shredded beef chili in the slow cooker. So let's get cracking. Okay, here are my ingredients. I have a 1 pound bag of kidney beans I'm going to try using. So I need to rinse those and get those ready. You can use canned beans if you'd rather. And I have some chili seasoning mix. If you don't have a mix like that, you can just use one of those packets of chili seasoning. I have a red and green bell pepper and an onion I need to cut up. For the meat, this is a 2.29 pound beef chuck roast, so I'm going to trim the fat off that and cut it into smaller pieces. I have some beef bouillon cubes, and I have a couple cans of pasta sauce I'm going to use in there. I use pasta sauce in chili all the time. It works good once you add your chili seasoning to it. It takes on a chili flavor, so that works good. Okay, let me get all this stuff prepped and we'll get it into the pot. Let's get everything into the pot here. I already put 1 can of pasta sauce in there. We'll get that one in there. These are 24-ounce cans. Okay, and I'll write everything in the description when I'm done. Also, I'm going to put 1 beef bouillon cube in there. So crumble that in. Okay, and my chili mix, my chili seasoning, I'll just sprinkle a little bit of that in. I'll start out with just a little bit. You can always add more at the end. Usually with chili you have to taste it a few times and at the end and see if it needs anything. So we'll start off with that much, and so sprinkle in just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I don't know, teaspoon or so, and a little bit of kosher salt. I'll probably have to taste all this and add more seasoning at the end. A little bit of Johnny's seasoned pepper. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyway, okay, my peppers and onions I cut up, I left them in pretty good sized chunks there. So we'll get all those in there. And my beans, I put them in a pot and kind of boiled them for a couple minutes like it says to on the package. So we'll get those in there. And my meat, I trimmed all the fat off of it, or as much of the fat as I could, and cut it into smaller pieces. I guess that's it. Let me kind of get this mixed up. I'll just use my hand. It's the easiest thing. Kind of get everything mixed up a little bit here. And I still keep feeling like I'm forgetting something. Oh well. If I remember it, I'll figure that out at the end when I taste it. Okay, I turn this to high, and we'll get the lid on there, get that bean out of the way, and we'll be back later on. It has been 7 hours and this is done. It took a while for this meat to get tender, but it's starting to shred apart now, hence the name shredded beef chili. I checked it at like 4 hours and 5 hours, and it still wasn't coming apart. So it's going to take at least 6 hours. If you do it on low, do it all day. So about 6 hours on high and probably 8 or 10 on low. Also, it took a long time for the beans to get soft as well. When I checked them at 4 or 5 hours, they were still kind of hard, but they are good now. So let me grab a bowl here and we will try this out. This looks good. Let's try it out. Look at the texture, nice texture. It's nice and thick. The peppers held up nicely in there. Let's get a bite. This is really good. Turned out great. And I didn't even have to adjust the seasonings at the end. It's not a spicy chili. It's kind of sweet from that big red bell pepper. Has kind of a sweet flavor. So if you want it spicier, you could use like a jalapeno or something. But I really like it. I've never made chili this way. I've made it with like ground beef and I've made it with chicken, but never a chuck roast like this. But this is a winner. I really like that. Hope you guys will give it a try. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.